Hi friends, happy new moon in Gemini. This is going to be a collective reading for everyone for this new moon in Gemini. I hope this finds you well. I hope you've been enjoying the videos that I've been posting so far. I have month ahead readings for the month of June for every zodiac sign. I also did the last new moon, so the new moon in Taurus. I'm hoping to also do the full moons as well. I just got caught up for this past full moon, so forgive me for that not being there. But let's get into what's coming up for this new moon in Gemini for the collective. This may or may not resonate, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? As with all collective readings, not everything is going to fit for everyone, okay? So just, again, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But we're starting with the star, okay? So we need to tap into hope and faith and rejuvenation. We need to tap into that inner belief that we have in ourselves, that inner light that shines from within us, right? She's holding that string from her heart space to the star, to that light, okay? Attach yourself to that light within. Shine your light. Your light is bright. Let the world see it, okay? Let the world see your light and communicate clearly. Communicate your needs clearly to the universe, to those around you, even with yourself, okay? Also set very clear boundaries. Be very direct about your time and your energy, okay? In order to keep your light shining, you need to make sure you are taking care of yourself. So set those clear boundaries, hold those clear boundaries, okay? Because there's a new financial opportunity coming in for you. There's a new financial opportunity that is coming in. Something new wants to be created. Something new is coming along your path. You need to take some kind of new step, some new approach, or you just need to take this opportunity that's being given, okay? You see how this opportunity is being given to you? Take this opportunity that's coming in, okay? And you might have to do it alone. All right, we've got the Hermit card here, and this is very representative of taking time and space for yourself, being in isolation so that you can achieve clarity, okay? It's not isolation, it's not the sad, depressing part of isolation. It's that kind of isolation that brings clarity, okay? This opportunity may need to be something that you do on your own. There may be someone that wants to do it with you, and you may have to say no. That may be where the Queen comes in, where you're setting those clear, direct boundaries, and you say, no, this opportunity is for me. This opportunity is something that I need to do for myself, okay? But then some of you may need help. So this is really like one of those times where you take what resonates for you, right? Maybe some of you need to do this alone, and maybe some of you need help. Maybe some of you need a team, because there's a team coming in here. There's support, there's collaboration coming in to help you, okay? 333 on the timer as I say that. So again, take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Some of you need to do it alone, and some of you need some help, okay? Oh boy. All right. So we've got the Sun here, and the Sun card is always a positive affirmation that there is going to be success. There is going to be joy. You are going to be successful on this path, whatever you choose, whether you need to do it alone or you need to do it with help, you need to do it with a team, you're going to be successful, okay? You're going to be successful and you're going to be rewarded. King of Pentacles. There is going to be wealth that comes in from this. There is going to be long-term stability and security that comes in from this success, okay? There's also going to be some kind of leveling up. You're leveling up internally, you're leveling up spiritually, you're leveling up intellectually, but there's some kind of leveling up that is coming in with this success, with this coming to fruition, okay? But you have to be careful, because we've also got the heartbreak card here, the literal 3 of Swords heartbreak card, okay? So there's gonna be some broken hearts. Maybe some of the people that you thought were gonna be there for you aren't gonna be there for you. Maybe it's not gonna go exactly the way that you planned. Something is not gonna go the way that you wanted it to, okay? And it's gonna be a little bit heartbreaking, but remember, the majority of the cards that we have here are positive success cards, okay? And then now we've got even more. We've got more pentacles here, okay? We've got the 6 and the 4 of pentacles, okay? Which is interesting because the 6 is about giving, right? Giving and receiving, but it's also like charity and abundance, right? So this is like really tapping into abundance. And the 4 is like conserving your resources and holding them to yourself. So it's almost like you need to understand when it's time to give and when it's time to reserve, when it's time to share your resources and when it's time to hold back for yourself, right? Finding a balance between these two energies, a balance between giving and receiving and keeping for yourself, okay? So finding a balance is going to be really important, and I think that's going to help you get through the heartbreak of what's coming up. Yeah, the wheel. The wheel here, the Wheel of Fortune, is, a lot of people read this as good luck and things are going to go well, but this could go either way, okay? This is what you put into it, you get out of it, okay? Again, so what you're putting into it, you get out of it. If you are putting the right energy into it, you're going to get good things out of it. But if you're doing it from a scarcity place, if you're doing it from a fear-based place, if you're doing it from a place of greed, it's probably not going to go well. And then we're tapping back into that heartbreak card, right? Okay, let's see what else comes up. Let me just make some more room on the board here. All right, what else is coming up for this new moon? Okay, so we've got the Devil and we've got the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So there's some attachments and addictions that are going to come to the surface to test your commitment to this process, to this new opportunity, to creating this thing, to leveling up, right? You're going to be tested. We're always tested, right? But can you put in the work? Can you continue to put in the work? Can you continue to put in the practice? Can you continue to remember everything that you've already been through, all the lessons you've already been through, all the work you've already put in, all the success that's come, all the heartbreak that's come? Can you continue to practice and keep moving forward, and also practice releasing what comes up, right? This is like the practice of the test. The test is coming in to say, okay, you've leveled up, you've done all this work, you've had this success, you're doing great, but we're going to test you and see if these attachments and addictions pull you back to where you were before you did all this work. But can you keep practicing the work that has gotten you this far? Can you keep practicing the work that has gotten you to this new place? Okay? Yeah. And some of you are going to have a really hard time with this. Some of you are going to feel isolated and stuck. Some of you are going to fall back into your old ways, and you're going to feel like you can't do it. There's going to be some kind of limiting belief that comes up that feels like you can't do it. But this is literally a picture of limiting beliefs. This is self-imposed restriction. This is victim mentality, okay? This is you not believing in your ability to do it, but you can do it. So that's falling victim to the test, right? That energy. Some of you are going to fall victim to the test. So you need to make new plans to move forward, all right? Once you catch yourself from falling victim to the test, how can you make a new plan to move forward and be stronger and better for the next test that comes along? Okay, we're just going to see if there are a couple more to come, and then we'll tap into the oracle here. Yeah, the 6 of Cups, nostalgia, memories, inner child, tapping back into, I'm really feeling inner child for this, like tapping into your inner child. How did you tap into so much joy before you had all this responsibility that was holding you back, that was making you feel like that's making you feel that you're less than, right? All of this adulthood life responsibility that pulls us away from that inner child. How can you tap back into that inner child, to tap back into the joy, to remember how magical you are, right? To remember how capable you are. The Chariot, forward movement, victory, success, achievement, okay? You can do this. You can do this. You're just going to be tested along the way. That's all that these challenges are that are coming up along the way here, okay? It's just a test coming up along the way, but you will be victorious, just like the Sun card popping up here, okay? Ultimately, you will be successful. You will be victorious. This is going to go well, okay? You just have to stay focused. Stay focused on that new idea, okay? Stay focused on this new idea and bringing it to fruition, and releasing that self-doubt, releasing that feeling that you can't do it. Stay focused on the new idea and the new approach and all the up levels that you've gone through in this whole process that we have here, okay? And release this energy. We're not in this anymore, right? Believe in yourself. You can do it, okay? Now we're going to tap into the Moonology Oracle deck just to see what's coming up real quick for this new moon in Gemini. But I'm seeing a lot of forward movement, a lot of growth, a lot of progress towards what you want to bring into this world, what you want to create. And again, some of you are going to do it alone and some of you are going to do it with a team. Again, as always, like I said before, take what resonates and leave the rest, right? And some of this is not going to resonate for y'all, and that's okay. And some of this is gonna resonate for y'all, and all of this is gonna resonate, right? Everybody has their own life experiences, and this is gonna tap into everybody's life experience differently. But I'm really seeing a big level up, a big growth in how you deal with challenges, how you face adversity, how you bring your ideas to life, okay? If you can just remember that that's what's being asked of you, that's the up level, that's what's coming in, right? And all of this, like all of these harder, more difficult cards are just testing you. It's just a test of your faith. It's just a test of your commitment, a test of your strength. Okay, all right, let's see if we've got one. Let's see if any more want to come out for the collective for this new moon in Gemini. What do we have here? Anybody else? No. Okay, so this is going to be the icing on the cake of this reading, all right? We've got the card for the full moon in Leo. Again, these cards, they are representative of all different phases of the moon and all different signs, but when they come out, they have a meaning, even if it's not the exact moon that we're discussing, right? We're talking about the new moon in Gemini, and we got the full moon in Leo card, but it's going to have some resonance. Just wait for it, all right? The message on the card says, don't let pride get in your way. And that feels so resonant to everything that I've been saying about this, right? Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let yourself fall victim to your old ways. Don't let pride get in your way, okay? Keep going. When you're new at something, you have to learn, right? You have to learn. It takes practice. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. Oh, I just saw it. There it is. Okay. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all of your relationships. That's such an important part to do abundance too, right? Is doing as you would want to be done by, right? Treating others the way you want to be treated, the golden rule from kindergarten, right? And this is really big in abundance, is that thinking of the collective and not just of yourself. To truly gain real wealth and abundance, there has to be a bigger picture than just wanting it for yourself. You have to also want it to give back, to have for the greater good, to have more than enough for yourself so that you can give back to others and help others succeed as well, okay? A mantra to attune to the moon. Be magnificent without being plain too much, okay? Be magnificent without being too much. Shine your light, but don't outshine others. Shine your light so that others can see their way through as well, okay? Additional meanings for this card. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed, work some magic. That one really resonates with this reading that we've done, right? And a friendship may be ending now. Lastly, the teaching. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. Okay, so this is not all about you. And again, tapping back into this hermit mode 3 of Pentacles that we got here, I'm almost feeling like now that we've got this card, this full moon in Leo card, this is like, don't focus so much on yourself that you forget about the collective. Okay, so again, it could be that you need to do it alone, you need to do it with a team, but also don't be so laser focused on yourself and your own wants and needs and desires that you forget about the collective, right? Because that's true abundance. And again, hearkening back to this right here, the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, don't be so focused on your own needs and your own wealth that you forget about giving back to others in the same way that you receive. Okay, because again, true abundance is giving and receiving, but it's tapping into the energy of the collective, the wants and needs of the collective, having so much for yourself that you're able to give back to the collective, right? You have that wealth and abundance for yourself that you're also able to help others with that. Okay, and again, this new idea is going to be successful for you, and it's going to help you get to that abundance point where you're able to not just help yourself but help others. But again, you have to be able to face the challenges, you have to be able to face adversity, and you have to release pride and not let pride get in your way. There's going to be some moments that are going to feel a little bit sticky and challenging and difficult, and it might feel a little bit embarrassing, right? But pride and the ego, we can't let that take control, because then we're not taking care of everyone, right? Okay, my friends, I hope this resonates for you. Again, as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. If this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments below. Like and share with all of your friends to tap into this beautiful energy that's coming up for the new moon and Gemini, and subscribe so that you are in the know when the month ahead July readings get posted. Okay, I love you so much. I'll talk to you again soon.